With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
She is sure, she is sure, she is strong, she is strong, she is true, she is true. She is brave, she is brave, she is bold, she is bold. She is you, she is you, she is you, she is you. She is sure, she is sure, she is strong, she is strong, she is true, she is true. She is brave, she is brave, she is bold, she is bold. She is you.
You're tuned in to Word of Mom Radio here on the Word of Mom Media Network.
Welcome back to Building Your Empire with SophieZo, hosted on the Word of Mom Media Network. This is Sophie Zolman, the owner and founder of FMD Strategic Partners and the host of the show. Today, we're talking about something incredibly frustrating. When you've invested in marketing, hired talented people, spent money on campaigns and consultants, but somehow you're still stuck in the weeds without the results to show for it. Sound familiar? Let's dig into why this happens and what you can do about it. Now imagine a successful financial advisory firm that's done everything right from a marketing perspective. They've hired a marketing coordinator, brought in freelance designers, engaged content writers, and even worked with a social media consultant. Their website is beautiful, their content is professional, and they're active on all the right channels. But here's the problem. Despite all this talent and investment, the partners are still deeply involved in day-to-day marketing details. They're reviewing content, coordinating between different contributors, making decisions about campaign direction, and trying to make sense of scattered results. Worse, their marketing isn't generating the consistent leads they need. All this effort, all this expense, and they're not seeing proportional returns. Meanwhile, another financial advisory firm made a different choice. Instead of hiring multiple individual contributors, they engaged a fractional marketing department. This single decision transformed their marketing from a constant struggle to a systematic growth driver. The partners focus on what they do best, serving clients and growing the business, while their marketing runs smoothly and delivers consistent results. 6 months later, the contrast is stark. The first firm is still wrestling with marketing coordination, inconsistent results, and partner involvement in tactical details. The second firm has established marketing momentum that drives predictable growth without consuming leadership attention. Same industry, similar size, completely different outcomes. And this scenario plays out with service providers everywhere: healthcare practices, legal firms, wellness centers, consulting companies. Despite hiring talented people and investing significant resources, marketing remains a frustrating struggle that doesn't deliver the results it should. So let's talk about the first major reason your marketing isn't working: disconnected tactics that create noise instead of momentum. This is probably the most common issue I see with service providers who've invested in marketing but aren't seeing results. Think about what typically happens when you hire various marketing contributors. Your content writer creates blog posts based on their best judgment of what's interesting. Your social media person posts content designed to get engagement. Your email specialist focuses on open rates and click-throughs. Your website developer optimizes for user experience. Each person is talented and well-intentioned, but they're all playing different instruments without a conductor. The result? Marketing noise rather than marketing symphony. You're generating lots of activity across different channels, but it doesn't build toward anything meaningful. Your blog might be talking about one topic while your social media pushes something entirely different. Your email campaigns don't connect to your content strategy. Your website messaging doesn't align with your other marketing efforts. What makes disconnected tactics particularly damaging is how they confuse your potential clients. Someone might encounter your social media and get one impression of your business, then visit your website and get a completely different message. This inconsistency undermines trust and prevents the kind of coherent brand building that drives real results. Think about your own marketing efforts. How well do your different marketing activities work together? Does your content strategy support your lead generation efforts? Do your various marketing contributors coordinate their efforts, or are they operating in silos? How consistent is your messaging across different channels? Here's what many service providers miss about marketing coordination. It's not enough to hire talented people if they're not working from the same playbook. A fractional marketing department solves this by providing integrated strategy and execution. Instead of disconnected contributors, you get a coordinated team that ensures every tactic builds towards your business objectives. Imagine a healthcare practice with talented marketing contributors who aren't coordinating effectively. Their blog focuses on general wellness tips while their email campaigns promote specific services. Their social media showcases office culture while their website emphasizes clinical expertise. Each element might be well executed individually, but together they create confusion rather than clarity. A fractional marketing department would transform this by implementing unified messaging frameworks, coordinating content calendars across channels, and ensuring every tactic reinforces the same core value propositions. The result? Marketing that builds momentum rather than just creating noise. Now, the second major reason marketing isn't working is lack of strategic alignment, which makes execution feel scattered and reactive. This is what happens when marketing activities aren't tied to clear business objectives. Picture a legal firm where marketing happens in response to immediate needs or opportunities. They create content when someone has time. They attend events that seem promising. They launch campaigns when competitors do something interesting. They adjust their website when someone has a new idea. It's all reactive rather than strategic. This reactive approach creates several problems. First, you're always playing catch up rather than building towards something. Second, you can't measure effectiveness because there's no clear objective to measure against. Third, your team feels scattered and overwhelmed because priorities constantly shift based on the latest urgency or opportunity. What makes reactive marketing particularly exhausting is how it traps you in a cycle of constant activity without clear progress. You're always busy with marketing tasks, but you never feel like you're getting anywhere. Every day brings new marketing emergencies or opportunities that pull you in different directions. Think about your current marketing approach. How much of your marketing is planned versus reactive? How clearly can you connect each marketing activity to specific business goals? How often do marketing priorities shift based on immediate pressures rather than strategic objectives? And how frequently do you find yourself scrambling to respond to competitor moves or market changes? The thing many service providers miss about strategic alignment is that it's not about rigid planning. It's about having clear direction that guides decisions even when circumstances change. A fractional marketing department brings this strategic clarity by establishing frameworks that connect every activity to business objectives while maintaining flexibility to adapt as needed. Now imagine a wellness practice where marketing constantly feels reactive and scattered. The fractional marketing department would establish clear quarterly objectives tied to business goals, perhaps building authority in specific service areas, attracting particular client segments, or supporting new service launches. Every marketing decision would then filter through these objectives, creating coherence even as tactics evolve. By bringing strategic alignment to your marketing, a fractional marketing department transforms scattered activity into purposeful progress that consistently builds toward meaningful outcomes. And the third key element, and this is where everything changes, is how a fractional marketing department brings structure, leadership, and strategic focus to your marketing. And this goes beyond just adding more resources or expertise. It's about fundamentally transforming how marketing operates in your business. Think about a consulting practice that's invested heavily in marketing talent, but still struggles with results. They have skilled contributors, modern tools, and adequate budget, but marketing remains a source of frustration rather than growth. What's missing isn't more resources. It's the leadership and structure to make these resources effective. A fractional marketing department transforms this situation by providing the strategic framework that makes everything else work. They establish clear objectives that guide all marketing efforts. They implement systems that ensure consistent execution. They create measurement frameworks that show what's working and what isn't. They provide the leadership that coordinates various contributors and aligns their efforts toward common goals. What makes the fractional department approach particularly powerful is how it leverages your existing investments while filling critical gaps. Those talented contributors you've hired, they become more effective when working within a strategic framework. These tools and platforms you've invested in, they deliver better results when used systematically. That marketing budget, it generates higher returns when allocated strategically rather than reactively. Consider how this structured approach would transform your marketing experience. Instead of feeling constantly pulled into marketing details, you'd have clear visibility into progress toward objectives. Instead of wondering whether marketing is working, you'd have metrics showing exactly what's driving results. Instead of coordinating between various contributors, you'd have integrated execution delivering consistent outcomes. But here's what many service providers miss about fractional marketing departments. They don't just add capacity. They multiply the effectiveness of everything else you've invested in. By providing strategic leadership, systematic execution, and integrated coordination, they transform scattered marketing efforts into a cohesive growth engine. Now imagine a financial advisory firm frustrated by marketing that consumes resources without delivering proportional results. Their fractional marketing department would implement strategic frameworks aligning all efforts towards specific growth objectives, execution systems ensuring consistent implementation across channels, and measurement approaches providing clear visibility into performance. The same resources that previously generated frustration would now drive predictable growth. By bringing structure, leadership, and strategic focus, a fractional marketing department transforms marketing from a constant struggle to a systematic driver of business growth. Now let's talk about how these three elements work together to fix marketing that isn't working. When a fractional marketing department addresses disconnected tactics, your marketing shifts from noise to momentum. When they bring strategic alignment, execution becomes purposeful rather than reactive. And when they provide structure and leadership, your marketing investments finally deliver the results they should. Together, these elements transform marketing from a frustrating resource drain to a reliable growth engine. Consider how this integrated approach might transform your service business. Your fractional marketing department would first establish strategic clarity about objectives and priorities. They'd then coordinate your various marketing efforts to ensure everything builds toward these objectives. Finally, they'd implement systems ensuring consistent execution and clear measurement. The result? Marketing that actually works without consuming your attention or creating constant frustration. And this brings us to something I hear constantly from service providers. We've already invested so much in marketing people and tools. Do we really need a fractional department too? The answer is that a fractional department doesn't replace your investment. It makes them effective. Those talented people you've hired, they'll perform better within a strategic framework. Those tools you've purchased, they'll deliver results when used systematically. A fractional department is the missing piece that makes everything else work. Think about implementation in practice. When you engage a fractional marketing department, they typically begin by assessing your current marketing investments and capabilities. They identify what's working well and what needs adjustment. They then implement frameworks that coordinate existing resources while filling critical gaps. The result is marketing that leverages your investments effectively rather than letting them operate in disconnected silos. The beauty of this approach is how it transforms marketing without requiring you to start over or abandon previous investments. Instead of throwing good money after bad, you're adding the strategic leadership and systematic execution that makes your existing resources deliver results. Instead of continuing to struggle with marketing that doesn't work, you're implementing the solution that makes it work. Your business deserves marketing that delivers returns on investment, not just activity. Your talents and resources deserve to be coordinated effectively, not scattered across disconnected efforts. Your growth depends on marketing that builds momentum systematically, not creates noise randomly. Okay, that's all I've got for you today. Until next time, remember that fixing marketing that isn't working doesn't require starting over. It requires adding the strategic leadership and systematic execution that a fractional marketing department provides. Ready to finally get marketing working for your business? Schedule your free digital success session at www.SophieZoCalendar.com today. And now I want to thank you for stopping by on the Word of Mom Media Network. It is time to close this episode out with our theme song from the Smith Sisters and the Sunday Drivers. I look forward to seeing y'all next week.
She is sure. She is sure. She is strong. She is strong. She is true. She is true. She is brave. She is brave. She is bold. She is bold. She is you. She is you. She is you. She is you. She is sure. She is sure. She is strong. She is strong. She is true. She is true. She is brave. She is brave. She is bold. She is bold. She is you. She is you. She is you. She is you. Sure of herself, yeah, she takes care of biz. Powerful and strong, yeah, she knows who she is. Has integrity, woman strong and true. You know her by name, see this woman is you. She is sure. She is sure. She is strong. She is strong. She is true. She is true. She is brave. She is brave. She is bold. She is bold. She is you. sure. She is sure. She is strong. She is strong. She is true. She is true. She is brave. She is brave. She is bold. She is bold. She is you. She is you. She is you. She is you. She is sure. She is sure. She is strong. She is strong. She is true.